but we're back. Kushu is going to be opening up the fight. Oh, Big Shadow comes down, hitting 3 people. Then does come out, unfortunately doesn't catch anyone. He is going to still try and go in. So Shimada Samurai getting 2 grabs, hitting 3 people. Ice Block is there to stop the mate from dying, but I don't think it matters too much. Wall is there to keep Jam, Jam alive a little bit. He's just going to try and do all the pharmacy all at once. There's not really any other counter to them right now. But the pressure is appreciated, of course. And there's only one fight left here for Zen's Garden. Lucio going to try and touch, but he does end up going, oh, that's the other Lucio. My bad. He tried to get back to his team and went down. Farah is able to touch though. Shadow comes down hitting 3 people, but Lamp is there and it will be able to keep people up. Justin taking out Funnier. That's going to be the main tank down for Zen's Garden. Grav coming through hitting 4 people, but there's not any follow-up right now, so they're not able to really get any kills out of that. Sham is going to res Happel, but he's going to go down because of it. Beat Drop is coming through for Shimada Samurai, keeping them all alive, and they already won this fight, but Zen's Garden is still putting up an effort. Riptide does come through just to maybe killing people coming back, but there is no one coming back. And I don't think I'm lagging anymore, so that is all good. We might see a switch of team comp coming out, especially on Well. Probably, almost definitely some Orissas. Yep, instant swaps to Orissa on each team. Hog, maybe on both teams too. Funny is just sitting on the Rhine for a little bit now. Still seeing the Junkrat from Shimada Samurai. It's been working pretty well and it will work here, especially if they're playing the Orissa comps. And the Sim, which, if you can get close enough, that beam can do a lot of damage to the shields, but it all depends on getting close, really. Shimada do have the speed boost, so they're probably going to be getting to the point earlier to set up. Justin does switch off of the Symmetra onto the Pharah, and they do have the Mercy for it too. But they might not have enough ground kills with just the Lucio. We'll see how it works out for them. There is a Sombra sneaking around on the sides. He's going to get some early ult charge off, trying to build that EMP as fast as he can. Happel does get hooked into the team, has got fortified to keep them on and maybe get back to their team in time. He does get into cover just in time. And 2 trays on each side coming out. Happel taking out the enemy Orissa. That is going to allow them to hopefully take the early advantage in this fight. Farah is caught off out of her Mercy. She's taking a lot of damage from the Orissa, but managed to get out with the jump jet just in time. Now it's a bit of a stalemate while both teams wait for their respawns. Still no one has capped the point yet, and you see Funny switching off to the Sigma. A big hole, pulling almost 2 into the hole, but only root rounds are going down because of a concussion mine saving Loki. A lot of Zen's Garden have returned, but the barrage coming through gets only 1. The Lamp kind of saved them, along with the Eat from Funnier there. And they're going to be pushing forwards, hopefully, with that, with the res coming out. Apple does go down though to Lolly. He gets the second one. Connector was in the back lanes of Shimada, and unfortunately gets picked out. Amp Matrix is there to hopefully get them some kills, but no one's on point, so they're just kind of having to give the point away for Shimada Samurai. More or less they're just waiting on their Orissa here, but Shimada Samurai is actually going to take a really aggressive push here, while they know their Orissa is still coming back. OG is going to end up taking down the Immortality, but they haven't got that to keep them alive if they get pushed for the aggro here. Really overseeing a little bit and taking a lot of damage, has to use Fortify to back out. Kitty Cat getting a pick and destroying the Riptide all by herself. She's kind of been popping up a little bit. EMP does come through, only hitting 2, but it is big enough to allow them to come in. Valkyrie's popped to try and give everyone a little bit extra healing and keep them alive, but it looks like Zen's Garden is going to be able to take this point back with only 3 people being left. Compared to the 4, I believe. Farah is going to make it back though to help with some damage, but the point is going to flip. Hold on, so we're only getting 1, almost put them into the trap, but I think that's not an enemy trap, to be honest. They are going to stabilize a little bit here. Got a lot of ults on the side of Shimada, so they might be able to retake this pretty easily compared to the